barrel roll, boom, boom, barrel roll.
Oh shit!
Barrel roll,
Oh.
hey, barrel roll, do a
Barrel roll.
barrel roll, roll. Hey, Mother Russia, it bleeds.
Funny fact. It's not a barrel roll actually. It's an Al-Anon roll they're doing.
Yeah, this definitely gets the prize for the darkest
Beat 'em up we've ever played.
There's gore, you punch.
Drug abuse.
Yeah, you punch people in the face and there's like pools of blood coming out. Like, if this game came out in like the mid-90s,
It would have been up there with
not Woman's Nightmare, sorry, Parents' Nightmare.
yeah, it would be up there with Night Trap and Mortal Kombat.
It's funny how like no one I know, like nowhere did I see this game advertised. Like, I know Devolver kind of, from my impression, is they release games that kind of push the limits of
what a game is.
Yeah, and like this game, the story is really dark. Like, this is the darkest game we played since what? Darkest Dungeon, I think it was called.
Yeah, and I mean we're talking, and I mean
this is like a darker version of like. I really felt like it was kind of like Streets of Rage again, but like Maximum Carnage. That's what I was saying. Maximum Carnage.
Yeah.
Like the way that the characters move, and like, I don't know if it's a lack of animations, but when you throw a guy, it reminds me totally how like Spider-Man and Venom throw characters in that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of like a weird pixelated adventure game meets beat 'em up. Like, the graphics look like Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis or Last Crusade meets a beat 'em up. Like, it really just, it's a different style than what we're used to seeing.
Yeah, the story is dark, especially in comparison to that Viking game we played. It seems
like it's like set, yeah, well it's dark, but like the Viking game we played last year, the Wolfer Blade, it's like smooth, like the lines are smooth, everything's shaded smoothly. Like, this is just gritty, like gritty pixel art, and like the story, from what we understood, is that people are in like the aftermath of like some sort of nuclear warfare in Russia or something, like,
or like they're probably
90s,
involved
or, I don't know.
Or maybe it's like Cold War era.
Yeah,
Russia.
that's what it feels like, Cold War era of Russia, but like maybe it didn't turn out so well. Like, instead of the walls going down, like people got more paranoid and more desperate, because like the people that attack you in this game, the enemies, like sometimes their faces are bashed in. Like, it's really gruesome compared to what. Like, I knew that this game was going to be gritty, but I didn't realize it was going to be that gritty.
And the fact you play as hobos and they get...
Yeah.
Like, you start out... Like, the tutorial is basically you fight in a ring with other hobos.
Yeah. It's
and
like
then you get kidnapped
camp
by, like, government agents or whatever.
Yeah, it's like really dark story. Like, wow.
And then you get detained and given drugs that you...
Now, that's the coolest thing of this game.
Yeah.
I think, like, the 4-player mode, that's pretty sweet.
Especially with the fact
that the drug actually like warps the screen, like weird colors, and like what the funniest part is, I found it easier to concentrate on what I was playing when you had the drug induced like wavy screen than the regular. I don't know if that's what they intended. I don't know. Did you find that? Or?
Maybe. Yeah, but like that's the major gimmick of this beat 'em up.
All the settings are just grim, like sewers, and then like the light keeps flickering on and off. Like, it sounds really cool, but it's kind of dark.
And like some people you beat up, their corpses are writhing, and you can just draw out whatever serum they have.
Yeah, like strength serum or something.
Yeah, it's like a dark. It's like a very dark and gritty Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
and I mean, Ninja Turtles does get dark and gritty.
And like you could do like punches like Ninja Turtles, and then you sort of have a jump kick, kind of like Double Dragon, and a slide like Ninja Turtles in Time. I mean, where the Ninja Turtles can slide across the screen. Yeah, I was blown away. Like, this is one of the darkest. Like, I've played hundreds or thousands of games, and like some games try and be gritty, like Max Payne, and slightly different genre, but
like, yeah.
this is really gritty, like compared to a lot of games that get released that are sort of like Barbie's Treasure Island or whatever. Like this is
Yeah,
really
this is
grim.
no Barbie. Like even Mortal
It's the
Kombat.
opposite.
Even Mortal Kombat isn't this gritty because
The story is dark in Mortal Kombat, but it doesn't go into details, and like it's just.
I mean, yeah, you have people ripping souls out of people, but there's something to be said about how dark it is that the entire cups of the plot is that hobos are kidnapped
Yeah, it's
and
just
are given
the fact
drugs.
I think the reason why Mortal Kombat isn't as dark is because each scene is like, it's a fight, but it's not like it's not the whole world. You don't see the whole world of it, but
That, and also they do add in some silly characters from time to time, like a drunken master.
it's comical fighting. I would say like, as much as people like the classic Mortal Kombats, I would say are more comical. And this game is just, there's no, like, it's sort of like a filter of,
Realism.
yeah, like this could happen, which is why I think it's grimmer than, say, Mortal Kombat, where it's like, well, I don't think we'll have Baraka, I mean, sorry.
Baraka.
Wrong Barak. But yeah, that's why, like, I like this game. It even, like,
Oh, yeah.
kinda creeps me out a bit, considering how dark it is, but...
This is pretty good, but I mean, like, the award for the most unnerving sense of realism has to go to the movie Detroit.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of like, what if we had The Purge with hobos, I guess. It's the closest thing I can say without... That's what I feel like.
I think this is more like The Dark Knight Rises, but instead of Bane, it's just for hobos.
Rising?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know where the story's going to go with this. Like, it seems like they're fighting back, but we don't know.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to buy the game, and here's the best part. This is one of the few games where a beat 'em up. These are one of the few beat 'em ups where you can have AI co-op.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I thought that was pretty neat because you rarely see that in beat 'em ups.
Yeah, like I can only remember
almost never.
I can only remember like one other game, and it was it was either Streets of Rage or Double Dragon.
I don't think it was Double Dragon or...
In any case, that and also one of the Kirby games.
Yeah, it's probably Kirby games for sure.
Yeah, but in any case, I mean, this is like...
If you want a really gritty beat 'em up and the controls are solid, game's kind of morbid, but other than that, I mean, if you want something that's more realistic, then you'll probably really like this. And there's stuff you can unlock, I think, arenas and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that, and it's a Devolver Digital game. You can't go wrong for those guys.
yeah, they're pretty solid. So, all right, I give it 8 out of 10, comrade.
9 red stars out of 10 glorious Russian stars.
Keep on gaming, guys.